Hello, and welcome back to Trip's Tales. Tonight, we're taking another look at Island Walker. Tonight's chapter, Chapter 6, Havertaft's Plan. Erik and Bart clinked their glasses of scotch. "To us," Erik declared. "To this find," Bart toasted. They both drank, and Erik felt his body warm and finally relax. He took a deep breath and held his head. "You're right, Bart. I do have a problem." He took a puff of his cigar. "But you were the one who took the hospitality thing a little too far this time." "What can I say? She's a free spirit. She takes what she wants when she wants it. Nothing more to it. Did you see that collection? My Uncle Charlie owns 2 mansions, one thing filled with things no human should own." "Was it like that menagerie?" "Well, no." Erik took another sip of scotch. "Well, please don't let me have any more to drink tonight." Bart nodded and took a puff of his cigar. We should hear back from the lab tomorrow. I expedited the whole thing. Here's to our life suddenly becoming far more exciting. Or far more dangerous. Erik, you need to lighten up. I know the stories, but aren't you ready for some adventure beyond the bottle?" Erik recalled how, when surrounded by Eleanor's collection, he had completely forgotten about booze. He was lost in his own amazement and adrenaline. Maybe this is exactly what I need to help with my problem. A wave of excitement washed over him, but he couldn't get too excited yet. The knife's tips could still be fake. Erik held up his glass to Bart. "To adventure!" The next morning, Erik awoke without a hangover for the first time in too long. He felt great. He stretched and skipped over to Ripley. "Morning, miss." What he didn't realize was that Dr. Bighorn had forgotten to lock the lid. Ripley gave her dad a big hug right on the face. Erik had barely waltzed into work when a booming voice yelled at him from down the hallway. "Erik!" Bart rushed down the hallway like a football player. Fortunately, there were no students in his way. He nearly crashed into Erik when approaching him. "The results are in! It's from Scandinavia, and sure, it's an old rock, but we found some wood that was still embedded inside. Erik, it dates back to the 13th century!" Erik was dumbfounded. It was real. What does this mean?" "It means the last of the university about going kraken hunting. Oh, and about payment for Eleanor, you should update her." "Oh, of course. Although payment may not matter because the university won't pay for our little hunt. Won't hurt to try. Where do we start, anyway?" "Well, we'll have to find the fisherman that sold the artifact to Eleanor and ask him where he found it. Then, we follow him." "To Norway from that map?" "Exactly. In theory, based on the map from Olaus Magnus from the 16th century, Havertaft should be able to be off the coast of northern Norway. I got those coordinates I presented in my thesis from georeferencing the map onto a base map." "Who is the fisherman anyway? Is he American?" "I have no idea." "Then go ask her!" "Bart, I have to give a lecture." "Afterwards then, message me later." Bart flitted down the hallway and out of sight. He wouldn't be able to contain himself enough to sit still in one of Erik's lectures. As everything processed, Erik found he was growing giddy as well. The knife tip was real, genuine, and he was going on an adventure to find its origin. He could hardly focus as he began his lecture. As the kids left, groaning about homework and the reading that they definitely were not going to do, Erik rushed into his office. He wanted to do this not over text. He had to call Eleanor to give her the exciting news. Of course, she answered right away. "So, what did you learn?" She grew impatient as Erik tried to find the right words. It's real, Bart. Confirmed. It's a genuine artifact." Eleanor laughed gleefully. "Yes, I knew it! You can send me the check in the mail. Will the university be able to fund the expedition? Bart's asking, but I'm confident they won't. Then we'll do it my way. I have been to many different countries across the globe, and I'm trying to fill in the gaps, as it were. You may have seen my map in my house. The colored-in areas are where I've been, and for each country, I have a contact. Well, this one, I haven't been able to contact him. You see, the fisherman who sold me that piece was from Norway, from Hasvik. But I haven't been able to contact him since, and he's kind of fallen off the map. I need you to meet my contact in Norway, Bjorn Jorn, in Oslo. He will help you track down the fisherman. Why do you think the fisherman has just disappeared? I'm not sure. He was rather poor. I did offer him a fair price. Maybe he took the money and hid somewhere with it. I don't know what happens to the poor once they're given some riches. I see. Well, after you hunt down the Kraken, I'll hire a crew for you. You'll need some specialists to deal with the Kraken. There'll be plenty of research equipment and reconnaissance supplies. You just need to be careful to not damage anything. What do you know about the fisherman? Anything? Well, he washed up on shore and the boat destroyed. The other crew member drowned, so he may have got himself a bigger boat. What about a name? Erik needs something more to go off of. Ah, yes, I had nearly forgotten. His name is Alf. Alf Heisey. Yes. What will happen next? Well, we will find out right here on Trip's Tales.